What's up, everybody? FooserX here. Corona is giving us a lot of time to just be with ourselves, especially if you're a foosball player. You want to be playing a lot, putting in a lot of reps. I'm trying to, put in some videos here that I haven't put in before. So right now we're going to talk about 5-bar defense philosophy because this part of the game is huge. Even if you have an average 5-row, if you have a good 3-bar, good rest of the game, you can win if you have a great 5-row defense. It's super underestimated. I feel like a lot of players focus so much on their offensive 5-row, but if you have a good 5-row defense, you can hang with anybody. You absolutely can. So there's a lot of different philosophies out there. There's a lot of different techniques out there. I haven't watched all the videos because I don't care. I don't need to learn 5-row defense. I got a good 5-row defense. But I know Zeke Cervantes, Chase Pinnell, probably Napton, like all the great foosers who have great channels out there. They probably have their own versions of this. Go check it out. You can never have too much information. My philosophy on this is, first of all, there's probably like 2 or 3 things we have to learn. First off, we want to know what kind of player we're playing. Can they hit any pass at any time? Let's just say these are our 3 passes. We got wall pass, lane pass, and then we kind of got this pass up here, this to the second man up here. And so really, I like to think of this as, is their pass raceable or is it not raceable? If it's raceable, we can kind of like stay in the middle and we can kind of race where we want to. But if it's not raceable, if we're playing a really great player, and that's what we're doing here. We don't care about blocking rookies, amateurs, experts right now. We want to talk about blocking people with great 5-rows, experts and above. My philosophy, how I think of this game, is very binary. And what binary is old computer lingo. It is ones and zeros, speaking a computer language. So when I say ones and zeros, binary, what am I talking about? I'm talking about lane, wall. You're either on the wall or the lane. You're not in here. You're not chasing it. You're just lane, wall. And when you're on the wall, you're kind of getting this guy too. And so what we want to do is focus on being on a binary set, but we just want to either speed it up and be random. Because if we're chasing stuff, if we're in a pattern, they're going to start beating us, especially if they've got some hitches. So they're very patient. They're reading us very well. We don't want that. So it changes in terms of who we're playing. We have to start to adapt. We have to start determining where's their release point, stuff like that. But for the most part, we're blocking wall, lane. And so what I like to do, again, super simple. So let's just start off slow. Hey, I'm blocking wall or lane, wall, lane, wall. And I always like to do this toe flick because that means as the defender, we're kind of giving this extra motion. It looks like we're moving it fast. It looks like there's a lot of action. And it kind of like, as the passer, it makes them think, hey, you know what, this guy's extra fast. But really, let's take out this. We're going to take out this toe motion. Look how simple that is. But if you throw in that toe flick, it looks like we're doing a lot more. Right, guys? It looks like we're moving it. It looks like we're putting a lot of effort in. It looks like, we have to read this extra. But no, we're not moving it. We're just, hey. And then so that's like the base level. But we want to have different versions of this. The better they start passing on us, the more we want to speed this up. Because even though we think we're being random here, we're not. So what we have to do is just speed it up a little bit. So again, we have our pattern, our random pattern. Lane, wall, lane, wall, lane, wall, 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 lane, wall, wall, lane, fake, like you're coming off, fake, lane, wall. And then you stay on there for a little bit. You come off, but you're not coming off. Lane. And then you're showing big holes at the time. And then you're going fast. Lane, wall, 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 lane, wall, lane, wall. Seems kind of hokey, but the faster you go, you're basically, once you get in this pattern here, you're forcing them to pretty much you can't read this. Like, this is very fast, especially once you start sticking on the wall or you start sticking on the lane just a little bit to make them think like, hey, you know what? This is not a pattern you can read, because I will just stick on this hole for 3 or 4 seconds and then I'll come off and then I'll do this and I'll stick on this and I won't even move. And then you go back to this. You can't read that. You're forcing them to guess. So the faster you do that, very good. And so you have to start developing this sixth sense of when do they like to pass. Do they like to pass early? Are they reading your defense? If they're reading your defense, then maybe you want to show them big holes in the beginning. Hey, hit that. Because you know they're not going to hit that because they're so focused on trying to read it because you're giving them a hard time. And then once they find, like, they're getting nothing from this read because it's like this dummy defense. And when they get later in the count, like after 5 seconds, then you go back to your defense. All right, guys, so that's what I want you to practice for a little bit. That binary code right here, wall, lane, wall, lane. There's no chasing it. There's no this and that. You're either here or you're here. So just think of that. Lane, wall, fake, 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 wall, wall, lane, wall, lane, wall. And if they get the pass, good job for them. That means that they're reading it good, they executed it good, you committed to what you want to block. There's no second guessing. But I see a lot of people out there, they're chasing it, they're trying to race it, and you can't do that against good players. You just can't. They're too fast, they're too good, they're too patient, they're too smart. So you have to force them to break down a pattern that's very fast, and it's not random. You're forcing them into certain holes by staying on certain holes a little bit further. You're forcing them to guess, like, wow, that wall is looking really big, and then all of a sudden you're sticking on it. Nope. And then sometimes when you stick on a certain hole too long, it gets in their head a little bit, like, hey, I saw this pattern going really, really fast, and now all of a sudden it's just big, and they're not coming off it. They're not giving me what I want to hit. They're it's like short circuiting their brain. So that's what I want you guys to practice, especially when you're playing people. Very binary, wall, lane, and mix up that percentage of lane and wall. And the better players you play, get a little bit faster. Don't be lazy, because you can give really great defense for 5 or 6 seconds and they'll just wait you out. And then most people, after 5 or 6 seconds, then they're going to start to chase. Then they're going to be in the middle. So just force yourself to have very fast defense for all 10 seconds of the possession. All right, guys, good luck. Laters.